Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank, I'm Swiss, and I run a travel agency in Bogota, Colombia. Actually, I should have said welcome to Brazil, because today we are in Palmari. This is a natural reserve and also a large hotel here in the middle of the Amazon forest with the Amazon River right there. It's an awesome place. It's fantastic. It's so cool. It's like it took us 3.5 hours from Leticia. This is a three-border town. It's Colombia, Brazil. The town is like two parts. The part on the Brazilian side is called Tabatinga, and there's also Peru next to it. So people are from Peru and Brazil and Colombia here all over the place, and its location is really great because, as you can see over there, it's the Amazon River, and here is a turn and it's going a little further out, so you have still water, and this has some really cool effects because right out there is no current, and you will find the pink dolphins right out there. Really cool because they like to have no current, so they're swimming there and fishing, so you see them all the time. So that's awesome. Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video. How is Palmari actually? It's not a 5-star luxury resort, but it's very good. Food is very good, the installations are good. Of course, in a harsh place like this, you have to do continuous maintenance all over the place because, yeah, stuff just with the continuous rain and everything, the wood just gets bad, and you have to replace everything continuously. And sleeping options, you have hammocks, there is a maloca where you have mattresses on the floor, and there are cabins. I have a cabin which is very good. There's only cold water, and you know, it's not really cold, but for a European it's cold. I'm like, whoa. But it's a natural reaction, but it's actually good. It's really refreshing. But the first shower is yeah, as in many places in Colombia where you have warmer climate, showers are cold or room temperature. The area of Palmari is quite big, so you can walk around. There are also trails everywhere where you can go for a walk. Usually don't go walk alone, because also in the Amazon forest there's a risk to lose yourself. And the awesome stuff here is they work together with communities here, local communities, and per group you have an assigned guide, and the guides are awesome. The guides are really cool. Not all of them speak English, only a few of them, but they know so much, and it's so cool. Those guides are, you really feel they're motivated, they love to work with people, and they're local, so they know everything about the Amazon, about the animals, how to fish piranhas, and really, really very nice people. And much more relaxed, not like city people, not like me. Also, the further activities you can do here, of course, jungle walks. We went there 2 days ago in the night, and then there was like so much rain, so we had to come back. But I did that before in Iquitos, Peru. So what you can see night active animals like tarantulas, spiders and insects and lizards and caimans in the water. So there's lots to see during the night. Night walks are actually some of the best activities, most interesting you can do. The only downside of that is there are many mosquitoes, more at night than during the day. So this is a bit annoying, but here they have repellent, so you can spray everything and you will not be bitten. Always wear long shirts. This is what I recommend. We have some other people here, backpackers, they're like with their shorts and with their short sleeve shirts, and you can see like they get stung all over the place. But if you wear long stuff, so no issue at all. Some more activities you can do here in Palmari, which are very cool, is visiting the indigenous community, and also you can do activities with them, live like indigenous in the traditional way. Also, there is a huge tree on the Peruvian side, one of the last trees. You can visit that one, that's really cool. And yeah, I think in the other sequence I said there is mangroves, but actually this is the forest that is flooded. So all the activities with the boats during the high water level, you go into the forest with the boat. Because the difference, I think it's about 8 meters. So between dry and rain season, 8 meters difference. It's awesome, awesome. So also depending on the time you arrive of the year, the landscape will be quite different and the activities will be different, because right now you go with the boat everywhere because everything is flooded, and then during dry season, when you have 8 meters less water, you walk many places. So that's what I have to say so far of Palmari. So I would say let's start with the activities, and then you will know more and you're ready to book your trip here to the Amazon and to Palmari. So let's go. This is the first tour we do from Palmari, and we visit the tree ceiba. This is a species. There are different subspecies, for example with spines. This one is without spines, and this is one of the last remaining trees in the whole region, because this wood is very precious, can be used for almost everything. It's very good, and this tree is about 700 years old and around 45 meters high. And already when you arrive by boat, you can see it, like it's bigger than everything else around it, and it's huge. I also asked for the diameter, but they don't know. They said they were here with like 40 people, tried to make a human chain around the tree, but it was not sufficient. So it's really a huge, beautiful tree and a very nice visit. We just arrived in a local community, and yeah, you didn't know so far, but this is like a triangle, Brazil, Peru and Colombia, and we're now on the Peruvian side. And this is a really small town. This is the local college, the school. Here is a well, which doesn't work anymore, but people have the Amazon River, so they have enough water. And 69 people live here. And they live from agriculture, so they can grow potatoes and yuca, and mostly fishing. And also they have some cattle, and they're mostly auto-sustainable. Of course, they import stuff like rice, for example, or alcohol, which cannot miss. And but they also face the same problems as all over the world on the countryside, that young people are leaving. So of the 69 people, there will be less and less people in the local population, and one day in the future, most probably, nobody will live here anymore. And it's a very peaceful place. Only few people are here at the moment, and the rest, everybody's working. So here it's not just hang and chill, so people really have to work to pay for the gasoline, for their boats and spare parts and everything. So people know they have to get up every day, do their work to make a living finally, although they are auto-sustainable with their food. Now you need to wish us luck, because we are about to go to find the pink river dolphins, and we have all the equipment to film them, the drone, the camera with the huge lens, and Natalie is mentally very prepared, and me too, but it needs a little luck to have finally the success. So let's go. We saw the dolphins, but it's actually very difficult to film them, so we have to evaluate. But awesome, you can see them very close and a little further, so they move around. It's really cool. And now we go to the kind of mangroves with the kayaks. We have kayaks here in the boat, and we'll do some paddling, and that's also very cool, like an attractive activity you can perform here in the Amazon River. We're currently in the flooded forest, piranha fishing, and it's simple and it's very difficult at the same time. So we have here some fish that is on a hook, and then we let that down, and then we have to move always. And the piranhas actually not just bite into the hook, they go and eat little pieces, so it's very important that you make this micro pull movement, that in the right moment the hook goes up and through the piranha's mouth, and then like this you can catch it. So it's quite difficult, and sometimes they come, sometimes they don't come, and it's an interesting process. Lots of patience. Team Natalie and myself, we lost. We fished 0 piranhas. The other teams all had piranhas, which is very cool. But what we saw electric eel like this big. So this is a very dangerous animal because the electric shocks they can actually emit are so strong, and you get paralyzed and you die in the water. So it's really cool, the activity here, but yeah, sometimes more luck, sometimes less luck. It's easier when the water level is low because more piranhas will be at the same spot. Today we catch like 5 full boat with people, but that's about it, so only like lunch for 1 person. We're now going on a trail around the hotel, and the guide just has t-shirt and water, but what we all have in common is the rubber boots, very important. And let's see, we might be lucky and see some stuff, we might be not so lucky and see plants, but anyway we're going to enjoy the walking around. It's quite hot and humid at the moment, so I will put my head back again and then we go. This is a very interesting plant, and it has spines, and you don't want to touch it hard. And the indigenous actually use that to peel fruits. And also fire ants. Those are huge ants, like huge, and when they bite you, you want to die. It hurts so much. And when you cut off this plant, the juice of it helps to relieve the pain. Indigenous medicine. You want to see a huge termite house, which is up there. This is a caoutchouc tree, so this is how they produce your tires for your cars. And look at this beautiful tree. Looks amazing. It's a beautiful tree.
Otra palma también, que es muy alto. Tiene la fruta como, se lo llama coquito, coquito o chambira. Esta palma es donde se saca las fibras del cogollo, para hacer la artesanía. Eso se lo saca, se lo lava, se lo seca y cuando ya está seco se lo tuerce, como este nylon, para tejer las artesanías.
So this is an ant's nest and it's dry, and when you move it, all the ants make a noise. It's a kind of protection reflex. Very interesting form of an ant's nest. So this is a canopy platform, and in this tree here it's about 40 meters they do canopy. So with the ropes they have here, they will tie you up and then up the tree. I didn't even know that they have that here, so I have to come again to do it. It looks super cool and it's very high, 40 meters, wow. This is another tree, and also it gives milk, and this is used in the traditional indigenous medicine against diarrhea. And as you can see, this tree already was milked many times, many scars all over. And of course I did not get this information from somewhere, but from my fantastic guide, who knows a lot. He's great. This is a huge tarantula. Can you see it? It's bigger than my hand. I just got back from the night tour, night walk with Agosto. He's a super guide, and if you come here the night walk, you have to do. It's amazing. You see so much stuff, but you need to have a good guide. Agosto, he's just awesome. It's very good. And it's amazing, like walking in the dark, in the Amazon forest, and then having those spiders, tarantula like this big, and no, awesome experience. This is like a must do. Awesome. Palmari is absolutely great stuff here to do. I can recommend it with all my heart. That's it from Palmari. I wish you all the best wherever you are. Take care. Your next destination, Colombia. If you want to have an organized trip, you can always contact me. See you soon. Back here on my channel again, or even better here in Colombia. Here's Colombia Frank, bye bye.